Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you a brand new series of a mod pack called Sink into Madness, a mod pack by JonBams and M1JordanAllen. So we're doing a different start this time because this mod pack has World Seed. So I always name whatever game I'm playing LP xHedra, and since I can make a World Seed, I'm going to use the same thing, LP xHedra, so that if you guys are interested in playing along and having the same world gen, you'll be able to follow along with that. This is a mod pack that I discovered on the Twitch Curse Launcher when looking through the most popular and latest updated and stuff like that. And I was curious, so I tried it and I immediately fell in love with it. It is so different than anything. It's a kind of a void world thing, but with ocean. Let's read the description. Welcome to Sink into Madness. The world is flooded, and the only land left are small islands and structures in an endless ocean. There are many creatures that will come after you, so use the various items and weapons in the pack to protect yourself while you prepare for battle. There are a number of bosses to kill in a quest chain to unlock the most powerful items in the game. This book will help you get started, guide you through the boss to kill them, and which order to kill them in. That's all we're going to look at for now because we don't have time. Before night, we need to have a fully built platform with roof and wall or we're going to die. So the first day, we need to harvest as much wood as possible. There's one kick. Every leaf you break can spawn a monster. So let's shift and click for ore excavation and no mob spawn. Perfect. The wood, that's not a worry, nothing spawn with wood. So you get the wood, and in the beginning, what you want to do is first make a crafting station that we're just going to put down right here to make the thing a bit bigger, and you want an axe. And there's something special about, well, let's make two axes. The wooden axe, as you can see, has 7 attack damage, which is abnormally high, but it's required because if a mob spawn, you need a weapon to kill it, and in the beginning, we don't really have weapon. Usually, at this point, I would like to use a crook to get more sapling and more apples, but I don't have a platform to protect myself from mob. So if I break the trunk, this will decay and give me time to react. So I go in the middle and I just look around quickly, and no mob. Perfect. So see, it gave me just a little bit of time to react. It's not enormous, but it's the difference between life or death. And to be fair, the first time I started playing this, I must have done the beginning at least 20 or 30 times and just restarting, because if I fall in the water, I'm dead. So shift, always be using the shift key. You cannot swim into water, and let's say you have a farm and you have a small block for water and you fall into that, unless you pick it up or unless you can break out of there, you're stuck there forever. Unless you put a block to kill, you can't even jump to put a block under. So I would even recommend that you always carry a torch or that you're careful to never fall in water. So I'm just going to go around like this to make the platform a little bit bigger. And I won't make the platform bigger than this because I don't want to stay at the ocean floor level. It's too dangerous. We're going to have to move up in the air. Not too far in the air, but enough that we're safer. So let's grow the next tree. Oh, come on. That was a lot of stupid bone meal. Ouch. So let's break the tree and stay in the corner. No mob. So we're still lucky, if not for the stupid bone meal. So we want to get off of the platform as soon as possible because can I see any of the mob in the water? I can't right now, but there are 2 types of mob in the water that are very dangerous. The first one looks like a stingray, and it can attack you up to 3 or 4 blocks of the water with an electric ray that does a lot of damage. And you can't attack the mob. Like if you're going here and trying to hit it in the water, you can't. It doesn't do anything. So unless you have a ranged weapon, that's kind of instant death. The second thing, the second monster is kind of a Loch Ness looking monster. It's big and scary, and it has, unfortunately, the ability to, it does a tornado that brings you into the air like this and into the water. So even having a fence all around here wouldn't be enough. I learned that the first day when I died. The first day I died a couple of times, then I built a fence, then I died because it threw me over the fence, and then came night and I died again because there's another issue at night, which is why we have to make a platform as soon as possible and make that platform fully closed. So I'm going to put a torch right here and a torch right there, and we're going to start building up toward our platform, and we want to go 30 up. So hopefully we're... and this is a big tree. Okay, I'm going to do something. I'm just going to build a little nook here in case there's mob. And it's always a good thing. So in this nook, now I'm going to break this, and I'm going to get mob for sure. So let's back off, and really not a single mob. Well, this is super lucky. Guys, don't think this is going to happen to you. You're going to get mob for sure. So let's back away again and harvest this. But I can't be flung... See? First mob. Dead pine. One-shot kill. Why one-shot kill? Because we have a wooden axe that does 7 damage. And if you look at the bottom left, difficulty 0. We're still in the beginning, so the hardness of the pack hasn't really kicked in yet. Now it's just hard because you can't get into water and because you need to get protection as soon as possible. But the hardness, like I said, it hasn't kicked in yet. The mobs are going to get harder and harder to kill. Perfect, so let's destroy all of this. And I think I have enough wood to start going up and building stairs. Not stairs. Ooh, I'm at a loss for word. What is it called again? Let's just do a couple of this and I'll just find it because I can't remember the stupid name. These. Ladder. Oh my god, I couldn't remember the word ladder. So I want to go 30 up, and I'm going to judge the 30 up by the fact that I'm going to have 30 ladders. So let's go more. Let's remove that. And 18, 24, 30 exactly. So now I know how far up I need to go by placing my ladder. So 1, 2, and I can start going up. 3, 4. Oh my god. This is so sketchy. Oh, better do it like that. Because if I fall in the water, basically I'm dead. Like I told you guys already. This is you don't get a second chance. If you fall into the water, you're dead. So let's do this. Next one. And continue. Sorry, that was my phone. I usually put it on silent, but I completely forgot. It's been a little while since I recorded. Which brings me to something. As you've seen in the beginning, there must be a time... there was a time marker to tell you to skip here if you wanted to know the story. Basically, it's hockey season, and I'm a coach, and it started in a flurry that with vacation, and the fact that I had just finished the last quest of GS1, I decided to take a break, but unless I posted a video or I guess I could have put a comment up, there was no way for me to communicate with you guys that I was taking a break. So what I ended up doing is take a break, take care of starting the hockey season, and find a new mod pack. I'm not giving up on GS1. I really want to play with the TARDIS, but that's going to be a mini-series where I'm going to bring like 1 or max 2 episodes per week of me playing with the TARDIS. I'm almost 30 up. So that's going to come soon-ish, like in the next week. But now I want to get this mod pack started ASAP, as strong as possible. So let's build a small platform here, and I'm going to make that platform at normal walking level. I'm going to make the roof, though, at the secondary level of slab, so that mob can't spawn up on me. So now that I have this, do I need to go back down for something? I don't really need to go back down for anything right now. So let's just continue building the platform, and we're going to start transferring everything here. So at this height, the stingray cannot hurt me, and the Loch Ness monster cannot fling me into the air. The only problem that we're going to have is the birds. I haven't talked about the birds yet. So at night, we have birds that spawn. And they don't hurt you. They just take you, fly away, and drop you into water. So no chance of surviving that. That's what happened to me the first night, the exact very first night. I got started, I survived the mobs, I was all happy, I built a fence all around myself, and then the bird came and killed me. And I was like, really? 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 I was really sad about that, as you can see. I'm going to build from this corner away from my platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a corner like that, and that's the only corner that I'm going to do this way. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put slabs all around like this. I'm not going to put fence. And the reason I'm not going to put fence is that they cost way too much wood. And I think the slab are enough to keep me alive. Now I'm looking at the time and oh my God, it's coming down really fast. So I really have to start accelerating this a little bit and just plank, because I need a roof. And what we're going to do to begin with is going to be making a very much smaller platform. We're just going to have to grow it over time because we don't have time. We don't have time to make it bigger. Night is coming. Oh man, the birds are coming. And you know what? I don't even have time to do this. So now I'm going to go 2 up here and like so. And let's make a roof right now. Oh boy, I don't even know if I'm on time. And I should be safe now. Well, I should. Okay, now I should be safe. So I think that this way, none of the birds can get to me. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure enough that I'm going to try and risk it with you guys. So let's open this book and let's talk about why I love this mod pack and how different it is. There are 2 quest lines. As you can see, we already completed 1 quest. The getting started quest line and the continuing the journey. It's only 60 quests in total, but it's not nitty gritty in what you need to do. It's more of a, this is the next plateau, this is the next plateau, and just reach the next plateau of progression. The getting started questline. This section takes you through Ex Nihilo Essentio and helps get you gathering vanilla resources as well as what mobs drop what resource. Continuing the journey. This section is about boss progression and gaining powerful items through the process. So in getting started, the 1 questline we completed was Beware. Beware, the waters are treacherous, so you must be very careful around water. For once, you cannot swim, and losing your breath will kill you quickly. There are also many mobs that spawn in the water as well. If that wasn't bad enough, you cannot travel by boats whatsoever. You must travel by airship until you can get a jetpack later on in the game. You will be provided an airship. This quest will let you repeat it every Minecraft day just in case something happens to it. A wooden axe is great to use against our wooden friend Dead Pine and is good as an early game weapon. So manual detect and let's claim the reward. Oh, that sound, I forgot about it. So you can make a Wilson mob that we're going to make as soon as we have a better platform, and a redstone Weisenberg, which is a balloon, which is really amazing. See, if I don't have a good vision, but we saw the wings. Oh, right there. See this bird? It's a rock something. If it comes toward me, it's going to be able to grab me and throw me in the water. Now I think I'm safe because I have wall all around, but to be fair, these slab, they're not super 100% safe. So we're going to build a 2-level platform as soon as possible to have more layers of protection. It's something that you really need to do, and you only explore during day. So let's continue. This is kind of a standard progression. Wants you to make a crook. The next step is to make a crook. It's going to give us rubber sapling for rubber, although we don't need rubber anytime soon. Well, anytime soon. We don't need it ASAP. Then it wants you to make the barrel and the hammer. I'm going to read these quests a bit later, but what I want to talk about now is the mob, is why there's 2 things I love about this mod pack. What I love about this mod pack is the adventure. we're going to need to travel. We're going to need to go to the nether. We're going to have to fly around and find islands to give us resource to help us get started. At some point, we'll be self-sufficient, but to get a start, you need to travel around. The second thing I love about this mod pack is, if you guys know me already, I love Ex Nihilo because I love the sieve. I love sieving and getting resource that way. Let's take a look about that. Sieve, right here. What can we sieve with it? Right click, sieve. We can sieve crushed netherrack for ink sac. We can crush netherrack in an iron stiffened mesh for withered dust and drop of evil. For crushed netherrack with diamond for black quartz. Ice for snowball. Crushed endstone for ink sac. Whoa, that's not a lot. Blizz rod for endstone, black lotus. Like, nothing really amazing. Oh, okay, dirt. That's regular. We know about dirt. We get ancient spores, which usually is from sand, but okay, I guess we get it from dirt. We get all of these stupid pebble. I hate the granite, the diorite, and the andesite. I'm not a builder that likes these materials, but whatever. We get bushes. Why? For simply juice. I guess that's going to be our food source. And then you get pretty much all of the standard seeds. So what else? If you use a flint stiffened mesh, you get rubber sapling, flax seed, canola seed, rice seed, and coffee seed. Perfect. If you use iron stiffened mesh, you get these flowers. Perfect. Dirt and diamond stiffened mesh, you get the flowers that are really useless. Then you can sift gravel for flint. You can sift dust for bone meal and gunpowder. Prismarine for guardian scale. Okay. Soul sand for nether wart. Where's the good stuff at? Soul sand for worm in a diamond stiffened mesh. Sand for ink and cocoa. And that's it. So when I started playing that, I was like, really? How am I going to get my material? Because I can't do it this way. So when I did the search for gravel, I got this. I'm like, oh yeah, it has mystical agriculture. So you can make mystical agriculture. You need inferium seed and tier 1 crafting seed, which needs base crafting seed, which need prosperity shards. But you need to go to the nether to get those. So, and same for, by the way, same for these. The inferium essence, you can make it, but you can get your first one only in the nether. The good thing is that the tier 1 crafting seed, they don't go into tier 2 crafting seed. They're good to make every material in the game. So once we start getting these seeds, these inferium essence and these prosperity shard, we'll be able to make every resource. And I love mystical agriculture. It's the first pack that I find that has it in that's going to be fun to play, other than Sky Factory 3. But that doesn't help me get started. Still doesn't give me resource in the beginning. So here's what I discovered. Ender Eyes, Skeleton, Zombie. When I saw them, these one first, I didn't even go into them because I was like, oh, these are the standard kill quests. Kill an Ender Eye, kill a skeleton, and so on. But it's way more important than that. Because once you click on it, mudded ores have a lower chance to drop than vanilla ore to drop. Ender Eyes. Ender Eyes drop golden 10. So when I kill an Ender Eye, it will drop gold and or 10. Skeleton will drop redstone or silver. Or skeletons drop redstone and silver. Zombies drop iron and copper. Cave spider drops emerald and platinum. Enderman drop lead and yellorium. Witch drops diamond and iridium. Creeper drops gold and aluminum. Spider drops lapis and nickel. And all of these quests, they have a one-time completion where you get either a block of whichever resource you want. So in the case of this, I would probably pick the lapis. In the case of Ender Eye, I'm going to pick the gold for sure. In the case of skeleton, I'm probably going to pick silver. Sorry, because redstone is easier to get than you think. So that's how you get material. And sieving is only for some secondary stuff, which is very interesting because we're going to need a mod farm pretty soon. So the night is almost over and we survived our first night. So I'm going to take a chance and start opening up the base. Let's open all of that up and we're going to need way more wood. So we're going to go back down to the platform And if there's no mob in the water, we're going to continue harvesting wood until we have enough to complete our platform. Oh, and there's still a bird there, but it should despawn pretty soon. So my first platform, I want to make 9 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to go that far. And let's count on the other in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I need enough wood to be able to complete that. As for a slab, as you saw, these slab are, if you don't know the slab placement, are in the upper part, which means I can place stuff directly on it. If I place them here, like this, they're in the bottom part. When slabs are in the bottom part, mobs cannot spawn on it. So I'm going to make the roof all from top slab and bottom slab. And I'm going to explain to you why. Why am I going to make them top and bottom slab? So basically I'm going to make it like this for two reasons. First, because I don't want the bird to be able to grab me through the hole there, which they can. And because if it's two half a slab high, they cannot grab you through. Because one of the bug with slabs, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, is that sometimes mob can fall through half slab or pick up through half slab, especially the extra mobs that are programmed into modpack. So by making this roof a bottom slab over a top slab, it's going to make sure that no bird can catch me. So I have, well, I don't have everything that I want, but I have a beginning of a platform, and now let's just go back down and continue harvesting wood. We're going to make some more dirt to put upstairs later, but for now, this is how we need to get started. And as you saw here, I put this slab in the bottom part so that no mob can spawn on the top here. They can only spawn on this platform, and it's lighted well enough. So let's continue with trees harvesting, and at this point we need more sapling. So I'm not going to take any chance. I'm going to make a crook. I'm going to reclaim the quest. So crook. A crook allows you to get increased sapling and apple drops, and allow you to get silkworm, which is going to give me bone meal and torch in the beginning. Since I only have 20 bone meal left, I'm going to use the bone meal just to be sure. So got lucky there. Let's do this. I'm going to make sure to keep one bone meal. I'm going to put one bone meal aside because I want to make a watering can, and the watering can needs one bone meal. Let's look at the next quest. So the next quest is barrel. With a barrel, you can compost things into dirt, including saplings. You can also make clay and other things. So pretty much the basic ex nihilo thing, where if you put leaf or organic material in it, it makes dirt. If you put water and you drop a dust in it, in the water, it's going to make clay. And the difference is that you can use a glass bottle in this mod pack to grab water. Then the next is hammer. An ex nihilo essential hammer allows you to break down various blocks into others. Most commonly cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, and sand to dust. And we're going to do the dust to get the clay, we're going to do the sand to get glass, and we're going to do the gravel to get flint, because there really isn't much anything else to do. Then we need the sieve. With a sieve, you can sift through various material to gather resources. You will need to put a mesh in the sieve to use it. Hold the resource you wish to sift in your hand and right-click on the sieve. Dirt is a great first resource to sift for pebble to craft cobble. So that's the start that we're going to need. Wow, I'm going through my stupid bone meal so fast that it's scary. Because once you don't have any more bone meal, you need to at least have the watering can. And no mob. Wow, we're getting lucky on the mob side though. And it's one of those cases where I think I would prefer getting lucky on the bone meal than on the mobs. Let's eat a little bit. And while I'm eating, let's just grow another tree. And let's infest that tree right now. It infests really fast. I'm just going to put like 4 worms in it. And while we're eating and waiting, it should like, look how fast it's going. Because you don't have any time to waste in this mod pack. So it's a good thing that they accelerated the leaf decay and stuff like that. Still need to wait for it to get to 100%, but that shouldn't take so long. We can even take a look at the rest of the quest. Silkworm, so 1 string. When crooking leaves, you may get a silkworm. You can infest tree leaves with them. After it spreads and fully infests, you can crook the infested leaf for string. This is going to give us 6 apple and a reward bag. And the reward bags are totally necessary in this mod pack. See, all the leaves are done already. Let's crook all of this. And let's make another crook to make sure that we get as much of those as possible. And a mob. So let's get ready and kill it. Perfect. And it's going to be enough string for a while. I'm not going to need any more string for a little while now. So let's continue to get more sapling and to get more wood. Oh, cover. Wow. This is really rough. I can't believe how unlucky I am with my bone meal. And I'm just going slowly because I cannot see. I almost went over. So that's it. No more bone meal for me. Let's go up. We have to be done with. We're done with bone meal. So now we have to find other way to survive. So the quest book. We're going to finish a couple of quests up here where we're safe, and hopefully we're going to get lucky. Because if you know my style and if you know how I play, I usually don't use the reward bags, but we're going to be getting 1, 2, 3, 4 reward bag, and out of those 4 reward bag, we're either going to get cobble or dirt. In all of the start that I've done, I've always gotten either cobble or dirt, which either is going to help us get started. And to be fair, if you don't get that within the first day, I would say start again, because it's kind of an understanding that you need to have that. So we're going to make some wood plank, like so, and we're going to make a sieve. It's a different recipe than you're used to. Then we're going to make, I'm going to make just 1 barrel now because I don't have that much wood. Then I'm going to make a hammer, not a stone hammer, a wood hammer, like so. And I should have completed 4 quests now. So I can get the string. So I'm going to take right. And this one, I'm going to take middle. And this one, I'm going to take left. And this one, I'm going to take left again. And I'm just going to go back up. So left, center, right. Oh, no, right, center, left, left, center, right. Which gives us 4 epic reward bag. And let's hope we got lucky. A builder 1, 64 cobblestone, a slime something, and a storage core. So ultra storage box is amazing, but it's a bit too early for that. The Mendel's egg we'll talk about later. It's useful for trading, but we got our cobblestone, which is something that we need for our start. I would have taken, I guess I would have preferred dirt because it would have made some things faster, but let's just start with some dirt. And let's make our first piece of dirt. Why? Because I want a tree up here on this platform. And let's reopen the book and let's look at the next level. So for the next level, we want to make clay. Clay. To obtain clay, fill an ex nihilo essential barrel with water and place the dust in the barrel of water. You can fill barrels with water, bottle, buckets, and various pipe. Which is why in this one it gave us a glass bottle. I'm going to get that done right now. So I'm going to put a cobblestone there, break it once, put a gravel there, break it once, put a sand there, break it once, and then we got our dust. Then I'm going to go downstairs, get my water right now. I don't really need to go back down for the tree because I don't believe it's going to grow today. So I might as well get my water and continue my quest line. So water, and let's go back up. And be careful not to fall because I don't want to restart. This is a good start. It's not the best start I've had, but it's a good start. So let's go up here. And we have our dirt. So let's grab the dirt. Let's put water in it. And let's put the dust in there and grab our clay. So now we have another quest completed. Oh, we also had the cobblestone quest completed. Sorry. So we have, oh, not that type of clay. We need to break it down. So let's break it down. And now we have a quest completed. So we were at the middle one. Let's grab the middle one and let's check it right now. And we have a spawn something again. Quest book. Cobblestone. Cobblestone. From sifting dirt, you will get many things, including seed and pebbles. Various pebbles are made from many stones, including some modded stone. Some pebbles are the most common because of a lot of stone will be needed. So we get, for one cobblestone, we get a spruce sapling, and now on the right. So in the middle, on the left, that's where we got, I don't know. But in the middle, we got a Mendelez. On the right, I should have opened them one by one because it's the second time I'm doing this. Well, second time, multiple time, and I'm thinking there's a pattern. Oh, God. So on the right was this useless desk bell thing. Although it has a lot of EMC. Maybe the ultra storage box came from the right, these two egg from the center, and maybe the cobble came from the left, although we did left twice already. So I don't know. I was thinking that there might be a pattern, but maybe there isn't either. So what's the next quest we can do? The watering can. Oh yes, perfect. We finally, okay, the watering can is super simple once you have cobble. I wanted my first 5 cobble to be for the watering can, first 4. So it's 4 cobble like that, and a bone meal here, and a bowl, which gives us I think it's a Kappa watering can. And you can just use it to water. But, oh, I didn't see the time, and it's about night again, so let's see if we can close this ASAP. Like so, and I'm going a bit quiet again because I'm trying to rush this right now. Can I do this on time before the mob spawns? Hopefully, yes. What I'm going to do is no! Okay, I'm going to make the platform smaller for now. I can make a hole in the platform because I can go away from the bird. And I want to be able to grow trees. So now this all around like so. Not there. And then like so. Oh boy. I'm kind of scared that I'm going to get attacked by birds. And I'm going to leave this corner alone, and then I'm just going to make as big of a roof as possible. I'm a little bit worried. Just trying to rush this. That's why I'm a bit quiet. How much more? 36. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, nope. Although I want it too high, so it's not a problem. Okay, so I feel I have enough back to be semi-safe. And now let's put a tree. I'm going to break this one right here. This one right here. Oh, come on. This one right here. And let's try and put the tree in the corner right here. Will it grow? Like, I'm not sure it's going to grow because this is not the standard build that I've done before. It's just that I'm running out of time and the birds are coming. So now, I'm going to continue making some dirt. I should be able to use the watering can on this. And hopefully it's going to be able to grow a tree. Because unless the leaves are at the lower than 1 level, it should be able to grow it. So 1, 2, I think I have to open the roof a little bit more. So let's open the roof just a little bit more, like so. And let's try growing the tree again, and this barrier also. And I'm just backing away so that if I hear a tree, not a tree, a bird, if I hear a cawing, I can back up in that corner super fast. So let's try this again. Come on, grow. So this is going to be painful. And to be honest, we still need a lot of wood to be able to continue this. So this is my first episode. It's about 35-minute long. I'm going to look at a couple of quests with you guys that I want to accomplish, and then I'm going to go into a time lapse where I'm going to grow the base and get more wood and grow the base. Like, I don't know why this isn't growing. Unless it's trying to make a giant tree, I should be able to grow a tree because I've cleared enough around it that it should work. Come on. I'm really not being lucky with the tree growth. Oh. So, see? This is the first bird trying to attack me. Can't go through this. So, technically, I can start whacking it. Can't grab me through the planks, only through the roof, but here in this corner, the roof is too high. Well, two half slab high. So I didn't get any of the drop because I don't have a magnet yet, but at least it wasn't able to take me over and kill me. Just to be sure. Let's just get a little bit safer. Like so. And let's try growing this tree again. I'm really surprised that it hasn't grown yet. I was really expecting this to work because I remember doing the same kind of setup. And if I go 1, 2 away, yeah, it has 2 all around. So every standard tree should be able to grow in this. Come on. I'm going to try and just take the railing away, which really scares me, but maybe that's going to make the difference that I need. Right here. And like this, like that. And I'm losing the wood because I still don't have a magnet. And it's going to take a while before we get a magnet. To be fair, when I started playing this, one of the first thing I did was investigate magnet. So if you look at magnet, you can make these ring of magnetization. You can make a cheap magnet from assisted progression. It's 5 iron ingot, and then you can make it bigger with a bigger range with a block of redstone. So I want to make this one, but I need 5 iron, so it's not going to be in the first 2 or 3 episodes. Come on. Grow. I really need wood. Like, my biggest problem right now is wood. And in this mod pack, I haven't really seen wood grow. Like, the trees grow so slowly by themselves. Usually what I would do is plant like 10 or 12 trees and work on something else. But now, for whatever reason, this watering can is not super useful at night. And I don't have any more, any more bone meal. So I have the watering can. Let's pick from the left. It's going to give us coffee. The watering can has a pretty simple recipe. Hold right click to speed up the growth of trees and crops. So let's look at the left reward bag, and no, it's another stupid Liz egg again. So left is not so good. Maybe the center is the only one that you really want to get. Let me grab the watering can and continue this useless experiment, although I said I wanted to look at the quest book. So, offensive tactics. Your weapon of choosing can make or break a world's life. There are many options for sword as well as other options like spears. Spears have an extended reach to deal with pesky mud at a medium range. At night you may need a long range weapon. Maybe make a shuriken in a forge or accept an enchanted bow. So I'm going to get the guardian bow because it's amazing. It's going to give us the banana pet, but we have to make a stone spear. We can make a stone spear right now because we have the cobble. So at least the cobble makes the start a little bit faster. I'm going to put this in here and I'm going to cook. Oh no, I need this wood. Oh, I'm going to use this wood. So I'm going to cook 1 cobblestone into stone. The reason I do that is that the stone spear needs a stone, or an andesite or a diorite, but I don't have andesite nor diorite for now, so let me just grab the stone. I can do like so, and a stone for a stone spear. But look at this, 5 attack damage, 2 less than that. The difference is that if I'm stabbing at a bird like this, it has more reach. I think it goes half a block further. But now I can take the guardian bow. And the guardian bow is infinity, unbreaking X, and power 1. So now this is a ranged weapon. So if I have a bird is not close enough but to be hit by the spear, but far enough not to kill me, I can just use this bow. and it takes damage only when it hits something. So now I have a better weapon to be able to defend myself. Next step is it wants us to make the crucible. Crucible. Make an unfired crucible and cook it in a furnace for a crucible. You can place each source under the crucible and melt cobble to create lava. Each sources include a torch, lava, and many mud liquids. Some liquids melt hotter than others. Torch are the slowest, but it will get us started. So we need a crucible, and then it wants us to make ore doubling. The grinder is a simple block for ore doubling. Simply place your ore in the GUI, place a pressure plate on the grinder, then up on the plate to grind the ore. More expensive plates are more efficient for jumping. The higher you fall on the plate, the more ore it grinds at a time. A task where the player needs, so we need to make a grinder. The grinder, I think it's a fairly simple recipe. So let me take a quick look. Oh, grinder. The grinder is basically cobblestone and some stone and some flint, so we can already do that because of the 64 cobblestone. Then the next quest is the stone barrel. Stone barrel. Stone barrels act just like a wooden ones do, except you can place lava in it. You can right click on various liquids with various items to create other resources. Right click on a stone barrel in GEI to see its use. So that's how we're going to make obsidian and endstone and netherrack, stuff like that. Open modular turrets. Turrets protect you and your base from mobs. You will need a base to place the turret on. You will also need power and in most cases ammo. A crank will allow you to give the turret power manually. So that's amazing, and I've used it, and in this mod pack you want to be using it. The rest of the quests don't really matter for now. Like we want to make a string mesh, I can already do that. Let's just make a string mesh quickly, so that we can see what this quest will give us. I'm trying to knock off as many quests as possible before I go into my time lapse. So let's go center again. And what does it give us this time? This time it's a slime girl egg. These eggs are killing me, and that tree is not growing. Do I have more dirt prepared? Yeah, I have more dirt ready. I have 4 dirt. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extend the tree farm right here. I usually do my tree farm in a 9x9 when I have a watering can, because a watering can lets you water 3 trees at a time. A 3x3. See, like by watering the center right now, I can water all of the trees. So the way I'm seeing it is that right now I have 5 times more chance getting wood. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in this time lapse. I'm going to be watering this patch of trees, and every time a tree grows, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to make sure that I don't get killed by a mob, and I'm going to grow the platform. I'm going to have maybe like a 40-minute time lapse, which means 10 minutes added on to the end of this video, where I'm basically going to try and get as much wood as possible and then just expand this platform as much as possible. Like, what's the joke here? This is crazy. I've never had this much unluck growing trees. And from the wood, I'm going to make the platform, and I'm also going to make some chests and everything else that I need to be able to grow the platform. It's going to be made out of wood because the simple cobblestone generator is not going to happen right now. Let me come back right here. That's not a quest. So the cobblestone generator that we want to make is the same one as that's become really popular in many mod pack. It's the tiny progression one. It's basically 6 stone and 2 lava bucket. So my first 6 iron are not going to go to the magnet. My first 6 iron are absolutely made for the lava, are going to be used for the lava bucket. So I can make 2 lava bucket to be able to make a cobblestone generator. I can already tell you how this is going to go. On my time lapse, I'm going to try and expand the platform as much as possible and get as much wood as possible. Next episode, I'm going to complete a couple of quests, because basically by the end of this night, I'm going to be able to progress maybe 4 or 5 more quests in, and then we're going to put the airship down and go adventure. I'm going to go and show you well, we're going to go find if there are islands around, and we're going to go and hope that we get lucky and get some iron. Because if we get some iron with the ore doubling, we only need 3 iron to get the 6 powder iron that are then going to cook into 6 iron ingot. So the first 3 iron we find, we would be good. But for that, we need some charcoal to power the ship, which means we need wood, and this is really not helping. You know what? Oh, wow. I have a big tree down here. This sounds risky, but you know what? I need... Oh. I need the stuff. So let's take a chance. Oh, it's a cave spider! Of all of the spiders, this is the worst one to get. And now I'm poisoned, and I'm going to have to eat. But at least no mobs spawned, which is good, I guess. Oh. I'm going to make a... I'm going to make a cobblestone axe. So I'm going to cut that tree, then go back up there, and hopefully not die. Not a single mob. Okay, so I'm not lucky with the trees, but I'm lucky with the mob. That's just crazy. Let me see. What do I have? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant 9 trees down here, and I'm going to try the watering can right here. I'm curious. I don't understand why my tree upstairs is not growing. Maybe there's a ghost block or something, but I just want to see if it's going to grow faster if I do this here. Because I don't mind coming down to this platform for trees during the day, as long as there's no mob in the water. And I'm talking too much, and my time is going up, and I want to keep this episode under 1 hour. But as you guys know me, I'm so excited about starting a new mod pack that I just want to play forever. So guys, I'm just going to go back here and look up here to my base. This is my progression for episode 1. I'm going to go in my time-lapse now, and I'm going to try to get as much done as possible in the next 40 minutes without doing any progression into the mod pack itself. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.